Thank you, Infinite Intelligence. Thank you. So I noticed that my life was a bit noisy because of the fan, and honestly, I could do it out fan, right? So this is me being my instinct. So the devil, right, is a stupid thing in the sense that we don't care to understand that it is impossible for something to constantly be in the presence of God and not be influenced by God. It's like saying God has no influence. And that is a stupid word on its own. It's so stupid that I laugh because just by you living with me, you cannot remain the same way because of the fact that you live with me. A lot of things will change about you. A lot of things will change about you. You either push me away or like being in communication with me would leave you someone that follows your instincts, that follows that God within you. Because that is just me, right? This is why they say I'm a bad influence. It's not like I'm trying, but the thing is, I can feel the effect, the impact of God being in constant communication with God. Imagine something that is now in the presence of shining light. Do you think that devil is not God's desire? Like the devil choose to take the fall for God intentionally, right? Because that is the hardest thing is to be responsible for everything negative. Because God used itself to better all that can exist. Listen to this. And so there's no place or space that God does not exist. So God created within itself something that would take responsibility for everything negative. That is a lot of responsibility in the sense that it's not easy to express negativity, right? Let alone to be responsible for it. Because in a reduction, it keeps zapping, keeps taking. So it is stupidity, right? When you don't see that what we claim is the devil, is the best, the most strongest of God. Because being in the presence of God has built that immunity that no matter what, I can hold that negativity that needs to be held for the light, right, to have meaning. Because without light, we don't appreciate the darkness. In the sense that without darkness, we don't appreciate light. Come see, come sir, it goes both ways, honestly. There's nothing really one sided. So we fail to see that it is impossible for something to be in the presence of God, right, without having been influenced by the presence of God. So us saying that Lucifer, right, does not have any influence of being in the presence of God, but negative, is stupidity. To saying that God has no influence. Mere human being influence each other, let alone a whole God. Human beings. When I had that epiphany, I shaked my head and said, Chai, stupidity is only but the present state of being. And the thing is, you can't be stupid in the past because it's called foolish. When you don't care to understand, it's foolish. It's not called stupid. You have to be presently not caring to understand to be stupid, literally. And it can only be done in the present moment. I'm so loyal to what gives me life that no matter rain come shine, right? No matter how unrosy it is, no matter how the discomfort looks like, I stick to it because I understand that I am so much crucial that if I don't stick to it, my life is gone like this. Do you know how many things wants to kill me? Do you know how many things don't want me to talk? Don't want me to be alive? So if I don't stick to the only thing that is keeping me alive, don't you know that I'll go, I'll disappear? I'll be like Jim Carrey out of this world. But you see, I don't judge any expression of God because just like I don't judge the devil, right? Everything has a mission, and every mission has an intention, and every intention has a story to it. And so everyone that comes out, either looking negative or looking positive, right? No matter what it is, everything is still God in expression. And the fact that I was pushed out of being supported by the trans community for a while, right? It's not like I've never been supported by the trans community. It just happened that there was a time when I was cut off completely from every communication. And during that time, I learned that, well, everything exists fine. They won't know my absence. If you can't feel my absence, my presence won't be so much of a difference, right? So, such is life. But yeah, I get that things are different now because I'm seeing everybody positive energy. It's not fantasy. I actually like that when I saw it. It was cool. Like, this is not fantasy. This is discipline, being in alignment. I was just smiling like it's by the gradual process. Just because they can see certain things doesn't mean they've fully gotten my message right. It's much small that they will get it. And it's not because they will help me. I don't even think they will help me at this point because I'm too blunt. I probably must have hurt or triggered some ego or made some people feel butt hurt, like uncomfortable around the fact that you want us to help you and you cannot bow. You know that kind of thing. The truth is that I don't even know how to bow. I won't lie to you. It's not pride though. I swear it's not pride. Because I'm the most humble motherfucker you can find. But yes, I can't bow to negativity. It's just the same way if I didn't I swear I've told you before, a lot of people have asked me to go and kill one thing to join one demonic or whatever because they're looking for my energy. I know they're looking for my energy. But you see, this my energy. It is guided by what gives it life. That's nah. And it would rather isolate me than being contaminated with filth, right? So for the longest time, this isolation felt like, oh, why me, right? Until I saw why the isolation, and I was like, ah, thank you, infinite intelligence. Thank you that love is everything there is. Thank you that I'm positive. Thank you that you did not allow me to be corrupted. Because I'm grateful every day. So I'm grateful with my heart in my mouth, like, ah, thank you. I know what it feels like to be oppressed under negativity and not have a voice. And this is why I don't put myself in spaces. I've been seeing some requests or hello message. I was in your space for the longest of time for years and I could not talk because you have rules and I was trying to respect your space. So why do I want to go back into a place, a space that seals my or withhold me from expressing God that gives me life? It doesn't make sense to me and you, don't you think? So I just look at it that how much do I want to pay to not express myself? And that's the reason why I was isolated in the first place. To see that no, even if nobody wants to help me, right? Even if they don't want to help me, I will still exist. And that's the lesson that I've learned that there is no help that can be more fancy, that will be more enticing, that will look like it's it's valuable than what gives me life. And I had to learn it the hard way. I had to learn it the hard way. And it's now easy. Like nobody really understands what it is like to not have a phone for 3 years, to not have communication for 3 years, to be with yourself for 3 years. Like nobody knows what it is to literally be me, right? Because you have to literally live it, experience it. It's an isolation that turns into bliss, that you question why should you break the isolation at the long run. I swear, they're like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And your boldness now does not have caution because you've not seen anybody, Papa. Nobody is paying you or helping you in any way. So they can't even, you don't have mouth to say, don't say this, don't say that. That's why hierarchy never works with me. There's nothing hierarchical about it. And I can never place myself above any other person. God forbid. I would be stupid to do that because I can see the stupidity. It's not something I see and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. I wish I was in your position. I'm looking at you like, so you're this stupid and you can't even see it. And you're doing like this, God, I have power. It's just stupidity. And you place yourself above somebody else. You're their godfather, their god lord. How much are you making in this life? How much can you buy life? What do rich people in this world? Did they tell you that life is they bought it? You know, God just helps you to help others around you, and you turn it to a chain of oppressing them, of putting your own truth on them by force. Are you stupid? Yes. Yeah. When you don't care to understand, right? And you can choose to care to understand today. You can always choose to care to understand anytime you like. Your caring to understand is you, right? So my miracle of having light today is why I'm here. And I'm bold to make a second video. So you see, when I get help and those that help me now mock me, I wonder if they wish we could switch position and they now needed the help and not that they don't have the ability to help. Because when you have ability to help and you see it as an opportunity to make mockery, It's like you're insulting the fact that what gives you life is the same thing that gives that person life. It's not even like it is what you are doing, but it's you not caring to understand that everything you think you own is not possible without you being alive. But some people think that without them being alive, they can still have everything, which death teaches very well. I don't know. That's why, like I said, I don't have any negative towards anything. In short, I love death. Not because I want people to die, but because I respect the job it does. The real job of, you know, making life feel worthless. Hey God, this mosquito. Mosquito have shocked me to the point that it cannot fly again. Ah, aye. And you see, I've not been in the hospital for years. Not because I have no superpower. It's just I follow that God within me. I know that positive energy, right? Feeling good is why people don't go to the hospital. You only go to the hospital when you're not feeling good. But people think, I don't understand how they turn it upside down in their head. That feeling good now turns to the reason why they go to the hospital. Because they don't trust what gives them life. That's why some people will say, you have to trust the doctor. How can you trust yourself without a doctor telling you who you are? And I'm like, okay. Just because you don't believe your God within you and you trust the doctor does not mean that I should now be you. I cannot even be you just because you are you. Right? Your fear is your fear. Your limitation is your limitation. It is not. That's why I never allow anybody tell you what is possible. Never. Because if that was true in my life, what you are seeing here will not be here. First of all, I won't even have light because I won't believe that there will be light. Right? I won't believe like there will be light like anybody. Do you know how many people in my house don't believe there was light? They will ever bring this light. In short, every time I have light, I'm the only one believing that they will bring the light in the whole how many people? Like in the whole 100 or so people, I'm the only one saying they will bring this light because I'm seeing it. Right? The rest are just saying this one is stupid until they see the light. They'll be like, oh, you said. Like when they brought the light, my sister came and said, and you said they will bring the light. And I was like, so you know now that there is light, there's going to be light. Because before now, she was like, it's like you don't have anything important to do with your life. What will they not see? They will see everything, right? Because you trust what gives you life. Yet I don't have anything important to do with my life. I'm told so many things because I will not rush and do nonsense. Because what are you rushing for? What is so important than that God that gives you life? That you have to be in a hurry. The truth is, you're either prepared or not, right? So you can't call me in the last minute and I'll jump and I'll start flying. I'm not a witch. I'm just God sent, God in expression. And the truth is, nobody else would accept God can speak directly to you. And that is my whole point. I've not been to church, the four walls of what we call church. But I'm always in church in the sense that my frequency, right, is always at that constant state of feeling good. And that's what church is. Church is that point of feeling good constantly. That is what the four walls of a church try to do with the sound, the lighting, the music. They try to make congregations feel good. But that is still artificial, fake compared to actually feeling good. This is why churches would, like the Bible said, run out. There won't be one single church standing. The Bible said it's right. It's still going to happen the way it said. The Bible is a book of prophecy in the sense that it has riddles to it, but it's not a straightforward prophecy. And it's not talking about things the way we understand them to be, just like Lucifer, right? But when you are in tune with spirit and you read the Bible, nobody lies to you. But the thing about a lot of Bible readers is that they are given a manual to read the Bible. They are given how to read the Bible without. This is why I am not one of those ridiculous people, right? I will not tell you this is how you should do anything. Follow the God within you. See, if you follow the God within you, you are wrong. Because you're not supposed to follow the God within me. You're supposed to follow God within you. I swear to God, it's so easy. This is why I cannot place myself above any other person because I'm only God over myself. Not even my twin flame, not even my better half. Twin flame, people are now starting to see that a twin flame is one soul. That's how they understand it. It's one energy split into two consciousness. That is how I understand it, right? And I was the only one understanding this for the longest time until people started getting the epiphany. And so I start seeing it everywhere that, okay, people are saying that twin flame is one energy split into two. Even my twin flame, I'm not God over. He did not born me there. It is not my business, right? Because I'm not God over anybody apart from myself. I'm eager and excited to learn and understand that God within my twin flame as equal as anything that is God in expression. It's more important and more intense for me because it is that energy that is me, right? And so it is more special and precious to me. And that is why I don't seek any kind of union apart from being with that person that genuinely enjoys being with me. Because at this point, you have to genuinely enjoy being with me to be around me. Because you can't be around me and you're not someone that reads, right? You won't enjoy being around me because you feel I'm trying to feel I am better than you or something, or inferiority complex, right? You have one negative way of interpreting how I'm expressing myself or the other because of who you are, not even because of what I'm saying. You turn something so pure into something negative. That is what happens. This is why I am always questioning why connection. If the connection is not expressing love towards this God that gives me life, right? I'd rather stay isolated and enjoying my company. Because honestly, I don't have any boring moments with myself. I'm always happy, excited to be by myself because I'm always on a constant download with this God that gives me life. This can be you if you trust what gives you life. The thing about trusting what gives you life is that it is fun. It is not like it's a punishment. I know what you're saying. I've gone through a lot. I've gone through hardship. It's because my story is different. I have to prove that love is the most powerful force in all of existence. And to prove that love is the most powerful force in all of existence, well, I had to choose to prove it. Right? I had to choose that I can survive all, right? And funny enough, yeah, it's now like child's play. I swear to God. At first, it doesn't look like that. It only looks like Yakubu, 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 stand strong. You will not die. It will look like you are going to die, but you are not going to die. It will look like life is going to snap out of you. I don't know if you have watched the video of Yakubu's. You are strong. Okay, yes, when I remember that video, I'm always like, guy, I swear, there's bed book on my bed. And this is something that I have complained about. That's why I rather sleep on the floor. You put a bed under me, by all means, by force, by fire. And I'm like, I don't like this, but I don't live alone. So I really can't complain, right? I can't wait to be in my space where I don't need to make so much noise. I just need to carry out the action exactly as it is. I don't need anybody's permission. I don't need anything but myself. Because seriously, I can't wait to be in that position of being by myself. Like seriously. I don't like it. They give you the creeps, literally. And they even come out in your dreams like they want to steal something. You now have dreams like somebody is trying to steal something from you. And I didn't know that it was bedbug I was seeing in my dream. Like their energy is negative, and so any negative energy is like a subtraction, right? That's why it's like a minus sign. I don't know. I think I still have that. Don't worry, I'll look for a star, draw it on my book one of these days. So when I'm making reference to a star, you all see it's like this negative sign, right? Is this? You can see the negative sign. It's a subtraction. So anything that is under subtraction level, the energy would appear to be stealing from you. That is what, but the thing is lies. They honestly cannot steal from you. They can only pretend to, right? There is nothing they can steal from you. I just can't wait to get rid of them permanently. And that will be a very effective way of leaving this place and being on my own because that will be some fresh of breath air. Not like I'm trying to run away from my sis, literally, but her negativity will be her own responsibility. Though I feel hope she's surviving because her negativity can literally kill her. There are so many times where she has fallen sick because she's negative, literally. She's so scared, so fearful, thinking about future that has not happened, right? Worrying about things that, and she'll say it's because I'm not in her shoes. That's the thing. People don't understand. Just because you are experiencing what you are experiencing does not mean that somebody is not in your shoes. They will not do otherwise. Sorry. Because the truth is I can never experience fear just because I have responsibilities. I know what you're trying to say, it's easier said than done, but the truth is I have lived a long way of seeing without a doubt that this energy that gives me life is everything. That is what I lived being isolated. And this is what gives me that boldness that you help me. You don't help me, I will still exist. I will not bow to help, to get help from you. I will not bow to negativity. It's just like saying, asking me to kill somebody just so that you can bless me. I will not do that. I will not be stupid just because you choose to be stupid, right? I will not kill just to make myself happy because that killing literally doesn't make me happy. So it can't ever bring anything positive for me, literally. And that's where I'm at, right? I'm at that point where I can literally see that everything negative is stupidity, not caring to understand, aside that it does not feel good. And everything positive, right, would always feel good because love is everything positive. And love is positive energy, literally. This is why you can't lie to me that you are expressing love and I'm not seeing it. How are you not expressing love? Are we trying to lie to each other? Is that the game of lie we're playing? Right? Because somehow, we have to be honest with each other. Love is God, and God is everything positive. God uses itself to better what that can exist. So, yes, God is why the devil can even exist, literally. We always forget that part. And we think that somehow the devil can overpower God, which is a stupid lie of love. Because it's not possible that anything that exists within God can overpower God. The day we understand it, the day it will be easier for us to see, honestly, that God is everything positive energy. And darkness can only bring out the beauty of light at this point, honestly. You can't lie to it. You can't deny that that is all there is. Ah, fuck. That feels good. I'm always stretching because of how increasing, like working out every day and increasing every day, gas to literally stretch it. If not, you just be like a pile of shit. Honestly, you'll be stuck. You'll be able to move. Oh, and stretching is very good for the muscles. They give them more elasticity. So yes, I've obeyed to my last breath, and I'm grateful for being able to obey. I'm not looking for any reward of obedience. I'm just happy that I can obey. I can live to obey. Because that alone is a miracle. It's a blessing on its own. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, Infinite Intelligence.